to chat about how you'll be able to express yourself and make your mark in St. Amsterdam.
Create or customize their characters. And personally, I'm also a gamer.
How much we can do, like what we can do, and what we should do. So I help make those decisions and help the team be as informed as we can about those decisions.
Again, try and make that as appealing to a broad range of people as possible. You know, one of the big things, visual creativity, and that kind of gave us that permission to really go ahead and try and bring as much expression to the characters and how they look and as much personality as we can to the characters.
We get into today, and it's a really interesting approach because typically, you know, an art style is kind of across all of the things, finding avenues and opportunities for exploration, for like injecting personality. Obviously, like we're not there yet. I mean, as you were saying,
we're still working on it.
We're still working on it. Everything that you guys are you know, commenting and providing feedback on is informing the decisions we're making. Yolanda, what was exciting?
Definitely the core of skate culture. And I really like how skateboarding is providing a platform where everyone is encouraged in the customization experience, like the ability to fully express yourself.
In that space is no matter what the player chooses to do and how they create or customize their body, any of those expressions can wear anything in the wardrobe. There's no exclusivity between something that is perhaps a masculine item or a feminine item.
A proper reflection of the culture, Absolutely. Which I think, you know, we're doing our best to do, and the time it was since the last skate. The way that we're approaching characters, I think, is like one of the most exciting elements that we have.
Absolutely.
For the franchise.
So this is the character that I used recently in the game. Personally, I want to be someone who's completely different from how I look in real life. Like, I want to change my hair color every day in the game, whereas in real life, I'm always hesitant. This grip tape that has a San Van text on it. So I think it really offers me a sense of belonging to this virtual city of St. Van. Options that we have right now, they are all very artistic and expressive. I picked this sticker because I want my board to be unique. So that's why I picked this one, color for the wheels, to echo with the rest of the color palette.
You know, there's so much you can do in there. There's so much customization. It's like a little art form in itself, a medium in itself almost. You know, you're picking out your deck art, you're picking out the colors of things.
Totally affects the way that you look skating and feel skating. And so if there's anything that I like do play around with, it's that in the body shapes. It's totally different. With that inspiration from Yolanda's character, approach with direction and bringing these items to life.
I mean, obviously, like we talked about, we want whatever it is they want to put together. We're going to see that core skate stuff that we find in streetwear and other places. You know, alongside that, and to get into slightly broader fashion, you know, starting to bring in some high street stuff.
Nick, can you give us a little bit more, you know, insight?
It's like a skeleton mask plus a bodysuit that looks like someone painted a skeleton bones onto it. We've set it up as one of the things that's harder to get. It's believable. It looks like you might have made it at home. It's grounded in reality.
That's something we're going to be listening very carefully with our feedback. People who really don't love that stuff, we can adapt that and we can provide more options.
For how much you play, we want you to be earning rewards, getting the customization options that you want, feeling like you're making progress in the game. Like it should be a positive experience for everyone. Cool clothing options for you to look at.
As a live service game, it gives us the ability to continue to...
So much more to come.
Absolutely, and it's going to go beyond just the brands and the types of things that we bring.
Going to come after MVP, so there's actually a lot of things that we want to do, but just we have to do it step by step.
We mentioned
Girl and Chocolate that we've shown already. These brands have been around for a long time. They're icons. They're doing super interesting things visually. They've got so much, they bring such a credibility and such a Andorran rubber company. They've been around forever. They're part of the fabric of skateboard history, so well with our goals of being more than just core, you know, skateboarding stuff. The great thing with Vans and with some other, the bigger...
And then, now that we've got that shoe in the game, it's like a platform for us to build on, because the hard work, well...
In the game, and imagine one day that comes out in the real world and suddenly we're part of that conversation with fashion, with skateboarding.
Coming along the ride with us. And of course, thank you. Please sign up, become a Skate Insider for your chance to play with us in St. Amsterdam. We're stoked to invite even more people coming up. I'm not sure if you remember, but like we're going to be doing console playtesting this year.